Having kids changes everything, including your relationship with your spouse or your partner.
We are talking to the author of the book, How Not to Hate Your Husband After Kids. Jancee Dunn spoke with fellow parents, couples therapists, and even an FBI hostage negotiator to get tips on navigating all the new challenges. Good morning.
Good morning. Quite the title, right?
Yeah. Well, to go to the FBI, what did the FBI have to say?
Well, I wanted to figure out how to calm down an agitated individual quickly, and who better than people at the FBI. So there's an 8-part process. 3 of the parts that really helped me were paraphrasing. The negotiator told me that people just want to be heard, all people. So you paraphrase what your other person's perspective is so that they know you've heard them. Another is emotion labeling. You say you sound as if, or you seem as though, to try to again get at that you want them to feel heard. And a third is mirroring, where you just kind of repeat back what they're saying so that again that they feel heard. And that's helped a lot.
This is like a common thing. People have been talking about this forever. Once you have kids, your relationship suffers. So what are you telling people that's different? Because this has been going on for hundreds of years.
One expert told me something that really stuck with me, is that conflict arises when things are not clear. So try and make things as clear as possible before the baby comes, if you can. What I suggest to readers is talk to people that have had kids in your life and just say, what should we be talking about now? Because the temptation is to talk about what color to paint the baby's room, what to name the baby, and not the practical stuff that will really cause conflict later on. Like if you're both working, who's staying home with the baby when the baby gets sick? And so sit down and have that conversation with the questions that your friends and family supply you with. And even, this is so boring, but sit down and divvy up chores ahead of time. Like go through all the chores in your house and just, again, make it very clear who is doing what, because you think that when the baby comes, you're going to figure out things organically or on the fly. When you're fried and irritable, you're not.
Yeah, and you talk about loosening the standards, and I think when babies are hypothetical, mom says she's going to grind her own cornmeal and all this other stuff. What standards need to be loosened?
Just to give people grace and to again, like to realize that both of you are doing the best you can, and that it's really hard, and to communicate, which is difficult. I mean, I used to sort of rage clean my kitchen and glare at my husband, and instead of telling him what I needed, and it can feel kind of good. That's the dirty little secret about being self-righteous. It can be more vulnerable to say what you need, but you absolutely must communicate. And it's really hard in the rush of having a new baby, but it's vital.
Mm-hmm. And that idea of talking about things ahead of time, this is really interesting. You say it's really important that you and your spouse talk about 5 ways you were raised that you did not want to repeat, because we all repeat the mistakes our parents made.
Isn't that the truth? Yes, and 5 ways. This came from John and Julie Gottman, the famous couples therapists, and they said, you may not even realize what your values are when it comes to having a kid, especially when it's, as you said, hypothetical. So yes, sit down and talk about 5 ways you were raised that you want to repeat, 5 ways that you were raised that you don't want to repeat, and that again can head off conflict later on.
Oh, so what was the one that you did not want to repeat, Jancee?
It was to kind of be to let things simmer under the surface, which sometimes happened in my family. It was a different generation, and we didn't talk about things the way we do now. And so it was to really be clear. I know I keep hammering home about clarity, but it's so important.
It's very true. The book is How Not to Hate Your Husband After Kids. For more, you can check out Jancee's site and follow her on Instagram. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.